Hi, Tony.
Hi, Annika.
I know you're a security evangelist of IT provider AVG, and so I would like to know your comment on the statement, "Our future is mobile."
Well, Annika, if we think about our everyday lives, I don't know about your house, but my house is full of gadgets and gizmos. I carry a smartphone in my pocket. I have a tablet that wanders around the world with me for reading books or keeping in touch. And I also have a laptop, so my world is becoming mobile. So it's not necessarily one device, it's a plethora of devices that create me as a nomadic person. And it's how we look at those devices from a security perspective and a performance perspective, and keeping ourselves regardless of what device it is that we're using.
Absolutely. So I know that AVG's antivirus free for Android just broke through the 50 million download level at Google Play Store. Congratulations on that, by the way. This is proof of the drastic increase in relevance of mobile security. So how does this reflect the development in the market of mobile devices?
Well, if you think about how we deal with our smartphones, if we go to a smartphone shop today and we're going to buy something, we run out and we want to load apps and we're all excited because we have our new device. But it's clear that users are now starting to think about keeping the device secure. And that's because they're actually doing more productive things on them. So for example, they may be social networking on them. Some people have started to bank on their mobile device. So people are starting to become more aware that they need to have security or have protection, whether it's for loss of the phone or whether it's for the actual apps on it.
Mm-hmm. Great. So what is AVG's strategy regarding mobile and mobile device security?
Well, if you look at the entire AVG portfolio, from whether it's on a PC or whether it's on a mobile device, we provide protection, and that's at the core of AVG's message. Whether it's antivirus or whether it's anti-phishing or anti-spam, we have a protection barrier for the user. But we also have performance tools. So one of the things that we know people are very passionate about is keeping their device fast and keeping it very usable. And the last one is privacy. Privacy is a hot topic these days, where we may have overshared something, or we might want to protect our privacy from being stolen, and we provide some great utilities around that area as well.
Great. So what will be the main threats that users will have to face regarding their mobile devices, or what are they facing right now already?
Well, unfortunately, when great apps come out and great devices and great connectivity methods come out, the bad guys get cleverer and cleverer. It's a bit. What we must remember is for the bad guys, this is a business. They're doing this to make money from us, whether that's through selling our identity or whether that's actually stealing our money through sending premium rate SMS, or whether it's extracting it from our bank account. The sophistication of these threats is getting very complex. We saw one particular threat last year that was very, very sophisticated. It was a cross-platform, so it was on your PC and the phone, so it's kind of joined up. And the authentication number that your bank send you by SMS, and you use as authentication, it was actually extracting that authentication number.
Wow.
And using it to authenticate a transaction that you weren't making. So, very, very sophisticated, very complex, and I'm sure the bad guys will continue to get clever as the industry goes on.
So how can users protect themselves and their mobile devices?
Well, there's a number of things that users can do. I mean, the first thing somebody should do is actually put a PIN number on their device. This is part of the OS, whether it's a swipe, whether it's a number, an alphanumeric or whatever. That's the very minimum we should all do. The number of people I talk to and you turn and say, "Have you got a PIN number?" and they go, "No." Because they want ease of access, etc. Well, that's number one. We should lock that down. The second one is to put some specialized security software on, like AVG Mobile. That can give you protection against viruses and malware, but it also gives you protection against phishing scams. When somebody tries to steal your Twitter password or whatever it is. But it also allows you to lock, locate and wipe the device should you lose it, and that's very important. A mobile device can easily be left on a cafe table or on a bar. So when you install the software, make sure you register it. That's a good tip. Don't just put it on and then not register it, because there's no point in not registering, because if you then lose the device, you can't find it. And once you've got that on there, then you can wipe it remotely, you can lock it, you can make it ring, or it just may have been left somewhere simple and allow you to go retrieve it. But if all goes wrong, you could at least remove all the personal data from it. Yeah, and the other thing is to stay vigilant. On a mobile device, the screen is very small. A lot of the information that you might visually check on a larger screen, like the address of the website you're going to, etc., may actually be pushed off the screen because the screen is small. So just remain vigilant and make sure what you think about a little bit about what you're doing to keep yourself protected.
Okay, great. So as always, think first and then act.
Thank you, Annika.
Thanks a lot.